on the team.
Hello everyone, I'm Alan. This is Steven, and this is Peter, Max, and Sylvia. And this is Domingo. And this one. And it's our sexual distribution. And female is accounting for 55%, and male count for 44%. And this is our interviewee. And two is come from China, and four is come from Taiwan, and two is boy and two is girl, and three is come from Indonesia, and one is male and two is female, and Japan and France and El Salvador and Spain and Argentina. And this one is come from Macau, and this one is come from Argentina, and they are come from France. She's come from El Salvador. Come from Japan. They are come from Indonesia, and they are come from also Macau. They are Chinese. And what kind of electronic device do you mostly use? And approximately 90% they use cell phone, and I think it is cell phones are relatively cheap, and they are their size is more comfortable and more convenient to carry. So they mostly use cell phone. And next one is Peter.
So the next question is, what's your main purpose of using this kind of device? And most people choose send text message, but also few people choose watch the video and listen to music. But no one choose make a phone call. And it's strange because compared to past, and people use cell phone. People use cell phone only for making the phone call. But now, as the time goes by, people seldom make a phone call while they are using the cell phone. And the next question is, how much time do you spend in using electronic device? And people choose 3 to 6 hours average. But also some people choose more than 6 hours. I think it's too much because you have only 24 hours a day and 12 hours when you are awake, and they use about half of that time using the electronic device. So I think it's too much. And the next question is, what kind of app do you mostly use? And half of people in the survey choose Line. And I think it's because you can make phone call and send message with Line for free, and it's convenient. So most people choose to use Line to communicate. And next will come Steven.
Hi guys, I'm Steven, and my question is, have you ever used the cell phone while walking on the street? And most of our interviews is say yes, and I think it's common for us to using your cell phone while you are walking on the street. And take myself for example, if there are a test in my morning class and I wake up late, so I have to hurry to go to the class. After I getting off the bus, I will using my cell phone to see what to prepare my test, and this common situation is that sorry. And unfortunate because I have never met the bad guys because some people will be very angry and may hurt me. So I think that next time you should not use your cell phone while you are walking on the street. And by the way, we all know that there are many dogs in our campus. So that because that looks very cute. So if you are using your cell phone while you are walking on the street and unfortunately hit them, they will wake up immediately and yelling at you and bite you. So next time, in order to protect yourself and the cute dogs, you should not use your cell phone while you are walking on the street. And next question is that have you ever used the electronic device during the meal? And all of our interviewees say yes. And let me take an example. When you have a dinner with your mom, and she may want to interact with you, but you are focused on your cell phone. And the situation is that, hey my dear, how's your cat life? And you look on your cell phone. And she may feel embarrassed because you don't want to interact with you. And moreover, if you are focused on your cell phone and don't listen carefully what she asks, it may be bad like this. Hey my dear, what do you want to eat? And you say, yes, this restaurant is good. Oh, that's very bad. And furthermore, if you are surfing on your IG and see that John is at a Wangping Paiguan, and you look like, oh my god, this steak is so delicious, and you will want to share with your mom, and you said, hey mom, you look that John is at a Wangping Paiguan, and this steak looks delicious. And your mom will feel very, very angry because you are dining with her and you are talking about what your friend's eating for. So I think next time you should not use your cell phone and while you are dining with other people and be more considerable. And this will come next.
Oh, hi. So the question is, have you ever brought some online game credits? And most people answer no. You see only 4 answers yes. But actually, according to my experience, like 2 years ago, there was a very popular online game called 神魔之塔. And almost everyone who played the game would buy some credits. Yeah, Magic Stone.
Magic Stone.
Because they also put on some sales or something like you buy 5 and get 1 free. So like all of my classmates were buying Magic Stones like 2 years ago, and I think that was really expensive and useless because you buy 5 stones only to take a card. Yeah. And sometimes the card is very useless. So I think the reason why they answered no was because they were foreigners. Maybe they don't play online games like that often. And we asked them if yes, is it worth to do so? Well, of course, people who answered yes played online games, but actually they don't think that is really worth it because people buy the credits on an impulse. Like maybe after buying that, and when they grew up, they would feel that they were really stupid to buy Magic Stones. Yeah, and if no, is it because you're not interested or you think it's worth it? Well, for me, I don't buy it because I'm not interested, but I think most people answer no because they are not interested because they would try to buy the credits for once, I think. So people who answer no is because they don't play online games. And the next question is, how long can you keep from using the electronic devices? And it's really surprising that there's still a portion of people who answer that more than 6 hours. But at first I was really surprised, but after hearing lots of groups and their survey also showed something like this. Like foreigners seems to be more good at managing their time without using cell phone or electronic devices. And I think people who answer less than 1 hour is all Taiwanese, like us. So I think we should regret and think about this. And the last one is, have you ever suffered from physical problem? Well, the first one is nearsighted, the myopia, and the second one, stay up late, distractibility, and no. Most people there are 5 answers to this question. The last one is nearsighted, stay up late, and distractibility. And most people answer all of the above. Like they suffer from nearsighted and they stay up late and they are distracted from class or chatting with their friends at the same time. So you can see that using electronic devices do let us suffer from lots of physical problems. Yes, welcome Sylvia.
Hi, I'm Sylvia.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
The question is, do you think that you will miss the opportunity to interact with others because of overusing the electronic device? And most of people answers yes. And I think all of us also think so. But there are still some of them think there's no, because I think they might think that they can still concentrate on what they're talking about when using their devices. And what do you feel if you can't use the electronic devices all day long? And most of us feel anxious and nervous, but there is still about 8 people and feel nothing special. And most of the Westerns feels that there's nothing special, and for our Asians, we feel nervous and anxious, like Taiwanese, like us, and our Japanese, and also the Chinese. And the next is, which following statement best describe the internet and electronic device addiction? And you can see most of them choose all of them above, and which is frequently use the electronic device during a class, and that's most of us do. And the B is use the electronic device more than 5 hours a day, and update your status to the social platform often. And for the E, I don't believe there is an internet addiction. No one choose that. And next is Domingo.
Okay, my question is, do you usually browse the website meaninglessly? The objective is try to find out whether people use internets for the is meaning is meaningful because most of us tend to browse the Facebook, but actually we're just focusing on the maybe the news from the social media or something like that. So we want to know whether they are browse the website meaninglessly, and most of people says yes, they are just randomly browse the news. Okay. Would you only state your own opinion in anonymous mode but are afraid of expressing in the publics? Most of people say no, but actually I don't believe that consequence because as we can see in our class, most of people tend not to express their own opinion in front of the public. However, if we back to the internet, we can feel comfortably to express our own opinions on the internet. Okay, and the last one is, do you think that you suffer from the internet addictions? Most of people say no, but I still don't believe that. It is because, as you can see in the restaurants, most people eating a meal while having while looking at a cell phone. Okay. So I'm going to make a conclusions. As you can see, most of our question is yes/no questions. It is beneficial, however, it is quite difficult for us to conclude a consequence. For the interviewee, they can easily choose the choices, but for us, because we ask the further question, if yes, have you ever sought for medical help? If no, do you think it would bother your daily life? Every interviewee has different answers, so it is really hard for us to conclude all their answers into statistics data. So it is really difficult for us. And the next one is I want to say this: the survey is a good opportunity for us to interact with the foreigners directly, and also it's a good ways for us to expand our horizon and to get contacts with the foreigners. So this is our presentation. So is there anybody has a question?
Everyone, try to jump in. You won't be drowned. Who should we start with? Spencer? Question or comment?
The Puma. It's really romantical.
Stephen? Do you like his presentation style?
Yes.
Good. Thank you for the comment. Good. How about the others? Can we still have Jennifer? Any comment or question?
I like your questionnaire and the way you answer question. I mean, after you answer the question, you will divide the answer into two extra questions like if yes and blah 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 and blah blah blah. I think you will give us a better understanding into the opinions. So it's good.
Thank you for the comment. That's good. Others? How about over here? Jackson? Any question or comment?
So you ask them, do they sought for medical help?
Yeah, but most of people say they don't search for medical help.
Oh yeah, I'm just curious if this can search for medical help.
So can you say that maybe Taiwanese students are more addicted than foreign students? Can we say that? Or it's hard to tell?
I think it is. Based on our survey, it is.
It is.
Taiwanese people are more addicted.
Good. Others? Anna? Question or comment?
I think all of the presentation is good, but the picture in the PPT, I thought most of see the numbers difficultly, so maybe you can modify the picture.
good suggestion. Okay, then thank you very much. It's good.